Hello and back again. So last episode we automized our miner and sent off with another ship in order to do a little bit combat. Left behind our miner in order to mine a little bit more, but apparently it stopped mining once we left the sector. So we are now in our combat ship, which we have outfitted with our turrets. And in the last episode, just when we ended, some pirates jumped in. So we're gonna try this new ship now. If this actually works much better now, so because we have now all the guns on it, and we have actually I have a cool idea. We have all the guns on it and all the different yes, here, put this on the bridge, so Captain can fire personally when he so wishes. And we have all the guns on here, and with that, no, don't kill them before I'm here. And they're gone. They dropped some loot, which we will now secretly take away. Actually, they dropped 2 loots, so there's one up there. But unfortunately, we didn't get the pirates, so this is a little bit disappointing now. But we can try to find some other pirates, and actually we should also go back and check out what our other crew is doing, because maybe they mutinied or something. Maybe they flew off, because our income is now not increasing anymore. And this is definitely something we want to check out. And so let's see if we have any useful way. Okay, apparently not a good idea. Flying, building while flying is not a good idea. We lost some thrusters there, and we actually lost a lot of hull points. Let's see if we can immediately repair this. And I need titanium for this. So yes, this was not a good idea. And we also lost probably the captain. Ah, what a good start. Let's see if we still have a captain. Ooh, lucky us. We still have a captain. So yeah, that was the bridge. Could have been worse. Could have been the captain. And however, we can jump with this half of a ship after looting a little bit, because you can disassemble the. And there's more stuff up there. So we got some titanium from this. Actually, only one. So apparently the ship they destroyed is actually made out of titanium, which means that our iron salvaging laser will not produce as much, or will not have a good efficiency. And so this is not optimal. Which means we will now jump out and try to find what our original ship is doing. And as you see, we have full bars on the jump drive now. However, we need to wait till the jump routine is calculated. So there are 2 delays to this. One is the calculation of a safe jump, or of a jump. You can't do an unsafe jump. Oh, nothing was marked here, but we found something. So this is the other point we could have jumped to. And apparently, well, we have a trading post here. This is quite interesting. Let's see if they have anything interesting on the billing board. Electronic resource shortage. Gems. Easy. You will be paid the double of the usual price, plus a bonus. Time limit 30 minutes. Reward 140,000. I'm not sure what happens if we accept this. The problem here is that I have not seen. Oh, and we can sell stolen goods here. Unbrand stolen goods. This is interesting. So this is a smugglers depot. So I've never found one, but this is definitely cool. And what I will do now is I will mark it on the map, add a note, because I thought about going pirate, and this definitely settles it, and say, here is a Smuggler's Delight. And So we will go to our main sector now. See if we can find the gems they are requiring already there. And if we can get them there, we will make a quick trade. Otherwise, we will repair our ship, which is also something we need to do. And then we will see if we can get some stolen goods, which we can sell here. Let's see how this works. Jump routine finished. Perfect. So where's our lazy first crew? Where are they? Let's see if we can find them this way. So zooming out, in this case, there they are. Now they're moving again. They must have seen us coming, apparently. Yeah. Should have worked where we were gone. What to do with you now? Well, now they're working. Brilliant. So apparently you don't need to issue the order again. They still know what they have to do, but they don't do it while you're not there, which is, well, it's disappointing. It could have been better. Could have been better. But we will go to the depot now and order some titanium from them and sell some of the mined resources so we can actually repair. Whoa! That was emergency action. Wow, almost hit with that. Almost crashed with that. Actually, these are quite large. Oh, I can't fire now. Interesting. Why not? Assign a gunner. Well, now it should work. Yes. Let's see if they still have something in here, because these are still large racks. And larger racks usually have more upgrades and more potential, even crates on board. So, what did we get? Get 50 minerals, 50 iron. So you see, this is an iron ship, and our iron salvaging laser immediately takes the hull apart and gives us a refund on the parts they used. So like not a refund, but like we get parts of the part, we get part of the resources initially put into this. This will not happen if we use our guns. So our guns will occasionally drop also like resources, but the salvaging laser is really the best for this. And I'm not sure if it's possible. No, it's not possible to automize it, because that would be really cool to be actually able to tell the gunners, well, or in this case the miners, to actually automatically mine scrap in the vicinity. Because ultimately you ordered them, you hired them to actually do a job, but you can apparently only tell the gunners to do this. You can tell them to auto fire on anything. And now when I press fire, only my laser fires, while my gunners are silent because they will wait for a valid target. But it would be interesting, it would be cool to actually do this with civilian turrets, so you can actually fly through an asteroid field, mine and salvage automatically. Oh, and we have some pirates, so yes, we will take them apart. And let's see, maybe they have stolen goods on board. Let's actually change our behavior for this. Let's go into our cargo and say, pick up stolen cargo. Because now I will show you what happens if you don't. Let's see, they actually even have something, so. Come on. First prepare, because otherwise we are sitting ducks. We are we have lost one of the thrusters, and we're down on HP, and we can't repair. We can't do much this way. So rotate into position. And let's see, pirates are still there. Perfect. This time I have a good feeling about this. Trade minerals. Buy titanium. How much do we need? I think 300 will be enough. Okay, didn't buy it. Let's see if we can sell some. Yes, apparently we are not docked to the station anymore. Trade minerals. No. 5,600. Yes, we can sell. But we cannot buy because they don't have titanium. Yo, this kinda puts it down on it, and yeah, let's hit him for it. And well, we will try it nevertheless. Let's see what happens with the auto turns, and let's see if we can actually turn this around, even though we are severely damaged, having not all the thrust we need, but while not having the thrust, I definitely have the trust in my crew that they would pull it off. And we already have like escorts here which are helping, so this definitely should be possible. And there's lots of wreckage here, so apparently there's a regular pirate income here, and it definitely is worthwhile picking up wrecks occasionally. And you see, automatic fire, perfect, but only from one gun. Guess this is because the other gun is misplaced, is like broken. See, triple chain gun, let's place it here. Yes, was broken because it was on the bridge, which we lost. Let's see if both of them will fire now. Yes, perfect. So this is quite efficient. I have to check out if you can do multiple firing groups, like several firing groups, because then you can use not only the guns on one side, on the side you're looking at, but then you could also technically use guns on either side of the ship at different targets, as long as the gunners have a valid firing solution. And also use guns on the lower part of the ship, so which we are currently not using at all for anything like this, where we are technically defenseless. And yes, this way, that's a sure way to get your ship killed. And let's see. Oh, they already dropped a lot. See if we can salvage a little bit more out of it. Let's hope they have some stolen cargo, because then we can try out the smugglers depot. So now we're ripping them apart with our salvaging laser. We're not getting a lot of resources. This is probably because this is a titanium ship. And if we would have a titanium salvaging laser, this would be really good, because then we would get titanium from them, which we need ultimately to reconstruct our ship now. But as it is, we don't. Oh. This is not a wreck. Ha, but it looks like one. I'm so sorry. Harvested some resources from you prematurely. I'm sure you get along. See, got some metal there. Got some extra titanium there. Perfect. So maybe if we keep salvaging, we get more titanium. Come on. And we got money. So this is not a lot of money, but sometimes there's an entire cash crate in there, and then you get a lot of money. And we also got money, I think, from helping against the pirates. And our gun is completely out of alignment. I think it's firing at something we still marked, so this should settle it. Yes, that kind of solved it for us. This is like the largest of the pirate ships. Let's see if they still have something on board. Yes, some colors for painting, giving our ship a paint job. Well, which I have never tried. Actually, we can do that too. Let's see. got an upgrade for our cargo system. And they also have some stolen goods, apparently. So this is, at least I saw some. Nope. They don't have stolen goods. They don't have any goods. Still looked like a crate for a second. I think it was one of the blocks there. Let's see if... So these pirates kind of like didn't really... They didn't carry anything much around. The few upgrades though are still worthwhile. And if we would sell them, we would probably get several thousand. Later, some of the upgrades are worth several 10,000, or even like I had one which was 500,000. And if you keep collecting them, you can sell all those spares you don't need because you already have everything or the better versions of it on your ship, and get a steady income from this already. So this is like, it's not necessarily to mine, it's not necessarily to trade, it's not necessarily to go rogue or to salvage, but any of these things will do the trick for you. You will be able with any of these things to get an income and fund your crew and build your ship. So there's not one thing you need to do beside at the beginning mining a little bit, which you need to do for the entire game. You can completely go off the grid and not use any mining lasers at all and just get it from salvaging or from buying it after making a good trade, or from actually attacking other ships and stealing it from them. So looks like cargo containers, at least the stairs, the stylized one, but apparently they don't contain any cargo. So, but a lot of iron. So this is probably good still to mine. Yes. Let's see. What is our other ship doing? Because we should have gotten a little bit more. Oh, we sold it, so I think it's probably still working. It's at least moving in the distance. It's like over there. So nothing really in here. We could probably mine a little bit longer. There's a larger one over there, so let's try this one. And maybe if we're lucky, we get some more titanium from it. Actually, we need to get a lot of lucky because we need a lot of titanium for repairing our current damage. This will get better over time a little bit. So as you might remember, like the hit points regenerate, and with it you don't get the blocks back though. But you don't have to pay the full price apparently anymore for the blocks. It's getting a little bit cheaper the further your engineers repaired it. I'm not sure why this is. I have not tried to find it out systematically if this is only the blocks which are completely gone, which you have to replace, or if there's some kind of ratio to it. But apparently waiting sometimes when you don't have the issue to actually repair right now because you want to build something actually also works, and then you can save some extra income and some resources. So yes, we actually got very lucky. So let's see if this works now. Perfect. So now we have everything back. This was really lucky from the titanium count. Let's see if we can find something else in here in this procedurally designed beauty. Apparently only titanium, but lots of it. We should probably build our ships from titanium as well. If they do it, we should do it too. And I particularly noticed that in the more center region of the galaxy, while iron becomes eventually completely absent, there's still the occasional titanium asteroid, and this is still useful for you to actually then mine and repair yourself if you go for mining yourself. But let's see if we actually get some income even if we don't do anything. What are they doing? Are they actually working? Yes, they appear to work. Very slowly. And they are mining titanium. That was the reason we got such a titanium boost. It was actually not us, it was them. Thanks! So, you do mine titanium occasionally. That's good. Also why we didn't get any iron. So, with that, I think we have explored combat a lot. I'm not really sure where to get some stolen goods now. I guess we need to be lucky or we need to go rogue. But I don't want to go rogue in this system because this is has been very useful to us. So let's see where this leads, and maybe in the next episode we will try to find some way to actually go pirate or find some wreckage which we can salvage, and then try out the smuggler depot we found. So see you then. Bye bye.